POK, 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 while the ground reality is that Pakistan occupied Kashmir is literally blowing up into flames. Everyone, from the Prime Minister in his interview with me, to the Home Minister, to the Raksha Mantri, to Mr. Jai Shankar, and earlier today, Himanta Biswa Sarma, POK is on top of the Modi government's agenda. Where does that leave Pakistan? We're doing a short Indo-Pak versus before the full debate at 9:35 p.m.
देखिए, पीओ को पाक ऑक्यूपाई कश्मीर का जहां तक सवाल है, ये केवल भारतीय जनता पार्टी नहीं, देश की संसद का कमिटमेंट है कि पाक ऑक्यूपाई कश्मीर भारत का हिस्सा है और इस पर हमारा अधिकार है। इसको कोई झुठला नहीं सकता। ये आज जो फारूक अब्दुल्ला जी और कांग्रेस के नेता कह रहे हैं कि पाकिस्तान के पास एटम बम है, तो उनको सम्मान करिए, पाक ऑक्यूपाई कश्मीर का डिमांड न करिए। मैं उनको पूछना चाहता हूं कि 130 करोड़ की आबादी वाला, जनसंख्या वाला एटॉमिक पावर भारत, ये महान देश क्या किसी से डरकर अपने अधिकार जाने देगा? किस प्रकार की सोच है?
आपने पाकिस्तान के संदर्भ में कहा था कि अर्नब, बम, बंदूक और बारूद के बीच में बातचीत हो सकती है क्या? तो मेरा सवाल आपसे है, 10 साल हो गए, आपने कोई चेंज देखा है पाकिस्तान के अप्रोच में?
हमें पाकिस्तान के अप्रोच में अपना दिमाग खपाना नहीं चाहिए। हमें अपना लक्ष्य लेकर के आगे बढ़ते रहना चाहिए। और मैंने विथ रेफरेंस टू पाकिस्तान, हिंदुस्तान को चलाने के तरीके 10 साल से ताला लगा दिया है। मैं वो करना ही नहीं चाहता। पाकिस्तान, उन्होंने अपना अलग देश 47 में ले लिया हमसे, अब वो अपना करे, भला करे, अच्छा करे, वो अपना 2 टाइम की अच्छी रोटी खा ले, बस। मुझे कोई उसमें समय गंवाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। हम बहुत आगे निकल चुके हैं और हमने अपना विकास उनके रेफरेंस में करना ही नहीं चाहिए। हम अपना टाइम खराब कर रहे हैं। हमें तो मुझे तो मेरे देश के नई पीढ़ी का भविष्य देखना है जी। हमें उन्हीं को लेकर के चलना चाहिए।
We'll do the full debate at 9:35 p.m. I have a short verses tonight because these comments are not, I mean, I want to start with 30 second, can I start with the first 30 seconds for us? These are not isolated statements. So Home Minister Amit Shah, very, very influential policy maker, decision maker in government, and he's making a very determined statement. And we've seen a series of statements, Gaurav will tell you, from leaders, and these are not electoral statements alone that he made in the heat of the campaign. These are statements in response to questions, policy decisions, coupled with the situation on POK. The only question is tonight, and we can make that the motion of the debate, do we intervene or wait? The question is not whether we will take POK. We'll take POK, Gaurav, we all know that. Question is, do we intervene immediately or wait for the situation to get worse? That's the only question, but that question goes to Faraz first. Faraz, how do you view it? Should India intervene or wait for the right time, maybe in a few more weeks?
I mean, of course, I'll be waiting what actions are taken in a week or two after June 1st when the results are announced. But of course, these statements and the posturing of the questions was very timely because the elections are being held in Indian-occupied Kashmir, and BJP has been unable to field even a single candidate. And all these policy statements, apparent policy statements, are to counter Farooq Abdullah's party in Kashmir. And the point is, Kashmir, after Article 370's abrogation, only Indian-occupied Kashmir has become part of India's Kashmir. Kashmir cannot be overtaken by force by Indian military because there's a huge military standing right at the borders. And if there is going to be any attempt, it's going to be a world war. It's going to be a nuclear war.
No, there was no world war in 1971 also. These are all big talk. There is no world war. We entered, we defeated you, you surrendered. We took your people hostage. There was no world war. And this time we are so much more, so many, maybe 100 times more powerful than you. So there's going to be there's no whimper of a world war.
Nuclear weapons now.
Pardon me, nuclear weapons. No, come on. We all know all the reality of all that. That bluff will not be called. Let me ask Gaurav, how do you view it, Gaurav, these statements? Deliberate, well thought out or rhetorical?
No, Arnab, in 1994, the Indian Parliament made a promise to the Indian nation that we will take back Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. This has nothing to do with the elections right now. This is from 1994. I would request my Pakistani guests to go and check on the internet. This is from 1994. We made a promise, and yes, we will take it back. And the second thing about this thing that, you have nuclear weapons. Pakistan, I think, has overplayed this hand. And now in India, nobody's impressed with this fact that we will move and you will have nuclear weapons. Even we have nuclear weapons, and your nuclear weapons will remain in their silos, and there is nothing you can do if India moves. My idea will not be to move. I think POK is going to come on its own. We don't need to do any military intervention. But any Pakistani who thinks that they can do saber rattling and say, oh, we have nuclear weapons, I'm sorry, sir, nobody's impressed. We called your bluff a long time back. We removed Article 370 and 35A. You could do zero. Zero. We conducted surgical strike, you did zero. We conducted Balakot, you did zero. Next time if we enter, we cross the line of control, you will do zero, because the Pakistani army is 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. And we have seen the 0 on 16th of December 1971.
Now, three things also come with this. One is the complete absence of sustainable food grain supply to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, where the government has failed, as you know, Gaurav, 40 to 45% inflation on the ground, and salaries of government employees not paid. Now, there's a 5 to 6 month backlog. These are not retractable issues. Do you understand, for us? These are serious issues. Unless you tell me today, let's begin with a premise, forget whether we intervene now or wait. Is there a solution that Pakistan has for the people of POK? It doesn't. Can it invest the money? It can't. Does Pakistan have the kind of money that India has? It doesn't. So you are situation is not in your control, is my thesis. Can you prove me wrong?
As far as the latest unrest in Kashmir is concerned, Pakistan, the federal government has granted $86 million to, give immediate relief to the Kashmiris. I mean, can you imagine 6 rupees per unit electricity being sold now in Kashmir? Subsidized wheat is being sent to Kashmir, and billions of dollars worth of annual budget that is going there. So yeah, Pakistan is spending millions of dollars in Kashmir, and that is fact of the day. The point is, if there is a region that is underdeveloped, it does not...
No, but we will take... We have said that we will take it. Now, my point... Okay, let's look at it this way. What have we said? We have said we are going to be taking POK. There's not one statement, Gaurav, from the Pakistani side.
We don't take that
They are too scared to respond even. We have said it is ours and we are going to take it.
These statements are political.
No. It's not political.
And that is it.
The revocation of 370 was not political. It was thought out and executed.
Pakistan will not respond at all.
I just want to tell my Pakistani guest one thing, Arnab. They keep on talking about Article 370 and how, we did not know and it was a surprise. It was not a surprise. You see BJP manifestos, they are put up on the internet. The BJP has been saying for so many years that the day we have an absolute majority, we'll kick out 370 and 35A. It was no secret. The Prime Minister has been saying it. I'll remove it. Farooq Abdullah said, no, you can't do it. Even if he becomes Prime Minister 10 times, he'll not be able to do it. Kashmir will burn. There'll be a nuclear war. There'll be a world war. हटा दिया, क्या कर लिया? आप बताइए, और क्या कर लेंगे?
जो जम्मू एंड कश्मीर था ना, वो पहले से ही ऑक्यूपाइड था. आर्टिकल 370 एब्रोगेशन के बाद कोई आपने बड़ा मौमा नहीं कर लिया. वो पहले से ही आपके पास था. आपने बस 45 कर लिया. आपने सिर्फ पॉलिटिकल गिमिक की. दैट इज इट.
आपने फारूक अब्दुल्ला का हवाला दिया.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am closing. I'm going to come back to this. Viewers, remember this debate continues. Gaurav, this is getting exciting. This debate will continue at 9:35 p.m. tonight. And it's going to be a packed show starting at 9 o'clock. Before that, I want to talk to you, the way I see it, viewers. How are things going in this election? I'd like to talk to you about it. I think things will get really exciting after the result is out. Are you surprised I'm saying that? Because usually the general elections are, when they are done, the flow of the headlines is slow and then things sort of calm down. This time, I expect major changes after the general elections are decided on the 4th. What do I expect? One, I expect huge changes in many states and their governments. That is where the BJP, if it wins, will unveil its real political cards. Mark my words tonight, viewers. hold me to account on them. Second, I expect a super NDA to unfold with 5 to 6 parties joining them, not to miss out being in power for the next 5 years. And third, I expect a sharper political line vis-a-vis legal issues and the judiciary. I won't say anything more at this stage, but I can put my hat in the ring and take a bet that all three will be a reality between June and August. That's the way I see it.